Welcome to episode 22 of Kids Bible Study. How are you guys doing?
Great. Simon, how about you?
Good, man. It's good to have you guys on with us for today. I think this is maybe the first time we've had an all-boy crew. A couple weeks ago, we had all girls. The Shabab podcast.
Yeah.
Nice. For those watching at home, Shabab means like young boys, young guys, gentlemen. All right, so we're going to learn today. We're talking about the Beatitudes. We're going to start the Sermon on the Mount, Jesus' greatest sermon. His most important teachings are found in the Sermon on the Mount, when he revealed himself to the world. And so we're going to talk about some great things today. We're going to learn a lot about Jesus. But first of all, I want those watching to get to know you guys a little bit so that they know who's here with me for this episode. So why don't you guys say your name, your grade, and your favorite food?
All right.
Rivor, want to just go Rivor?
Rivor wants to go first.
All right, my name's Rivor. I'm in 8th grade, and my favorite food is pacha.
Pacha, nice.
Hi, my name is Rylan. I'm in 8th grade, and my favorite food is probably like dolma.
Okay.
Hi, my name is Ricardo.
Okay.
I'm in 8th grade, and my favorite food is pacha.
Pacha, wow. We got pacha and dolma. Only a straight Chaldean feast.
Yeah.
This is actually also the episode where we've had the tallest person ever.
Well,
you're the tallest person that's ever been on the show.
6'1"?
6'1".
6'1".
Yeah, very cool. Much taller than me. So I'm very proud to have you. It's a great honor having you on with us.
Thank you.
All of you guys, man. So we're going to be learning today about the Beatitudes. So why don't we read it? For those watching at home, we're going to be reading from Matthew chapter 5, and you guys can follow along on the screen. We're just going to be reading a couple verses for today. Go ahead, Ricardo.
When Jesus saw the crowds, he went up the mountain, and after he sat down, the disciples came to him. Then he began to speak and taught them, saying, "Blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven."
Very good. So these are the first words that Jesus uses in his first public sermon. So if you think about it, like Jesus came down from heaven and he's going to teach the world some very new things. And these are the first words. So the first words are very, very important. And I want to hear, first of all, what do you guys think? Like, what would you expect Jesus to say versus what do you think? Like, how do you feel with those are his first words? Blessed are the poor in spirit, Don't think too hard. I just want you to tell me what's the first initial thought of hearing those words. One of you, if you want to share with me.
I think it means like you're not really faithful in your religion. So but Jesus still believes in you.
Okay, that's good because a lot of people were so focused on being faithful to the laws of God. And a lot of the time they would fall short. Just like you guys know, there are a lot of laws and rules that we have to follow in the faith. And we have to be faithful to them. But Jesus believes in us. And he really wants us to be faithful to him. What else do you guys think? What's your first reaction to it?
Like the poor people have the most faith.
Okay. And maybe one of the reasons is because they don't have
a lot of money
and a lot of temptation to be greedy, you know? You want to say something, Rivar? What do you think?
Like the ones that are poor in spirit, like he wants them to get better.
Yeah, exactly. He wants all of us to keep on growing in our faith, and that's the best way that we can do it is by being poor in spirit. So first of all, I just want to say that this is the first one of the 8 Beatitudes. Say that word, Beatitudes.
Beatitudes.
Okay, yeah, you could do it one at a time, that's fine. Beatitudes. So the Beatitudes are the first teachings of Jesus, and they're much different than laws. So how many commandments are there? Do you guys know?
10.
10 commandments, perfect. How many sacraments are there? 7, very good, okay? So 10 commandments, which are 10 laws of God, right? Can you name one commandment? Each of you name one commandment. Let's try, okay?
Don't use God's name in vain.
Okay, which is the second commandment. Don't think too hard about it. Just think of things that are wrong.
Like lust?
Yeah, so do not commit adultery, right?
Yeah.
That's the 6th commandment. Think of something else, Ruben.
You shall not steal.
You shall not steal, the 7th commandment. Very good, yeah. So did you know that in the Old Testament, like what you read is the beginning of the New Testament, right? So there's the Old Testament. Let me see the Bible real quick. This is what I wanted to show you guys. So the Old Testament is all of this. Look at this. That's how big the Old Testament is. The New Testament is so small in comparison to it. But the Old Testament is before Jesus comes.
Yeah.
And it's filled with over 600 laws. 600 laws that the people had to memorize and that they had to follow. Isn't that a lot?
Yeah.
So there are 10 commandments. They're the main laws of God, but there were so many other laws. So the people were so obsessed with following laws. Not that it's wrong to follow laws, or like not that Jesus wanted to come and say, don't follow laws, but Jesus wanted to come and he wanted to show us what it really means to be a child of God. Do you guys think, because look, a lot of people think that it's going to be like this, like when we follow God's law, or like when we go to confession, we check off a box like, oh, I did the right thing. I didn't do this thing, you know? So like do you imagine it like this? Like when you stand before God at the end of your life,
Yeah.
you're going to be like, you're going to show him a list. Hey, this is what I did. No, right?
No.
Who is God to you?
Our Father.
Exactly.
Like our protector.
Yeah. So he's not just this guy that just wants you to act properly as if he's like a shorty, you know, like a policeman. That's not who God is. No, God is your Father. And so he wants what's best for you. And so the Beatitudes, what Jesus starts with, Jesus does care about the law, about God's law, and especially the 10 commandments. And we see it later in the Bible. But the first thing he says, he doesn't want us to focus on that. He wants us to focus on being blessed. Blessed are you. Blessed are the poor in spirit. Blessed. This is how he wants us to be. And so the word for blessed is this Greek word, because the New Testament was written in Greek. This Greek word, makarios. So that's the Greek word for blessed, for what the Beatitudes are. And it's very important because it doesn't only mean like you're a blessed person if you act like this. No, it means you're going to be the most fulfilled person in your life. You're going to be the most happy, the most satisfied if you act like this. And I think one of you mentioned about how the poor people have the best chance to get to heaven, you know? And that's what Jesus actually starts with. Because when you're poor, it means that you are detached. You're not attached to things of this world, to riches and to material things. He doesn't say it's wrong to have material things. No. But he says it's wrong to be attached to material things. He wants us to be detached so that we're free to love him and we're free to worship him. This is the basic foundation of the whole Christian teaching, is to be detached from the things of this world and to be free to love God. So blessed are the poor in spirit. So you guys have seen poor people in this world, right?
Yeah.
You know, you walk around and like when you drive around, you see poor people. He doesn't literally mean we all have to go and be like those people.
Oh.
Right?
Okay.
That's not what he means. Yeah. So I'm glad you understand it now. He means we have to be poor in spirit, okay? So people who are rich in spirit means that they fill themselves with a lot of things, with a lot of desires, a lot of thoughts, greed, envy, jealousy, pride, and they think themselves as better than other people, right? So like imagine a rich person physically. He has a big house, he has a nice car, he has a lot of food, he has a lot of clothing, right? He has all these things. But do those things add value to his life?
No.
Do those things make him more of a child of God? No, right? And so Jesus wants us to realize that. He doesn't say go be poor and go live on the street. No. He says you have to be poor in spirit, which means that you have to be needy for God. Like you want to realize how much you need God. Do you guys so how do you guys think you guys are all 8th graders.
Yeah.
You guys are all going to school right now. So how do you think you can be more poor in spirit in your life? How do you think you can realize your need for God more in your life?
For me, I think like not like worrying about like you wear too much. Like start don't like think of like what other people like will think of you.
Yeah.
That's like a really big thing.
It's a big thing, man. I remember being in 8th grade, dude. I remember how much I used to think about what other people think of me, how I have to like show off, to be part of the cool crew, you know, and I had to act a certain way. But being poor in spirit means the opposite of that.
Yeah.
It means caring more about what God thinks of us rather than what other people think of us. I just thought about it. Like, at the end of my life, after I live my whole life, and I stand before God at the end of my life, is God going to ask me, what did those kids in 8th grade think about you? No.
Never.
God's not going to ask me about that. Instead, God is going to tell me what he thought of me. If I was rude to anybody, if I bullied anybody, if I made myself like I was better than other people, that's what God is going to tell me, you know? So what are other ways we can be poor in spirit and we can realize our need for God in our life? What do you think, Ricardo?
I think a good one is like take no as an answer.
Take no as an answer. What do you mean by that?
Like you ask your parents for something,
Okay. Yes.
and they say no.
Okay,
So,
now
like,
I
don't
get
be
it.
like greedy. and
Exactly.
don't,
Yes.
like,
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if they say no, that's it. So that means you're going to be obedient, and that's what this should get you to be like. It should get you to be more obedient, so you're more free to do the will of God. I like that, Ricardo. What about you, Rivar?
Like, don't have other people persuade you into doing bad stuff.
Exactly.
Oh, that's
yeah.
a good one.
Yeah, that's a good one, because so many times we're needy for other people's opinions, and we want to please other people, and so we do what other people want instead of doing what God wants. And if you have friends like that, that's bad. You know, you need to reevaluate who you have in your life. And I'm glad that you guys are all here on this show, because you are actually showing to other people that you really care about these things, that you really care about doing the right thing and about learning about Jesus. So those are great things that you guys shared. I'm sure maybe you kids that are watching at home, I'm sure you can think about maybe other ways that you can be poor in spirit, that you can follow these teachings of Jesus, and that you can have the teachings of Jesus more in your life. So I encourage you to talk about it with your siblings, with your parents, and maybe while you're doing that, you can grab a snack, because we are about to grab some snacks right now. And we'll continue the conversation so that if any questions come up in your mind about the topic or about anything else, we could talk about it. But let's get some snacks right now.
All right.
Okay, so you guys want to guess, because this is a new box that we have now from Universal Yums. Thanks to Frodet who got it for us. So guess which country this is from.
Taiwan.
Taiwan.
Yeah.
Okay.
Japan.
Crazy guys.
Japan. Korea. It's actually Colombia.
Colombia.
Mexico.
Colombia.
I had a feeling it was in
Not Mexico, but
like somewhere like around there.
it's in South America, yeah. So first we're going to try a drink. So I'll take the drink here and I'll pour it for us. And I want you guys to each pick one thing to try from here, okay? Pass it down. Just watch the mics. So first, let's try this drink. I'm going to pour it for us. It's called La Nuestra. Do you guys know Spanish at all?
No.
I took Spanish from last year.
What does La Nuestra mean?
No idea.
Me neither. Oh, it smells pretty good. Cola flavored soda. Okay. Here, pass it down.
Give us to us first.
You got it.
Looks like orange.
Fanta.
It's like orange color.
Like high C.
Fanta.
Cheers. We're
Three?
gonna try it and rate it, huh?
3,
Okay.
2,
2, 1.
1.
Does it have like vanilla taste or something like
Yeah,
that?
Yeah.
but it doesn't have too much flavor.
Yeah, it's kind of bland.
Yeah.
Paja.
Yeah.
Do you guys know what paja means?
hmm
It means it means like
No
bland.
flavor. Yeah.
No flavor. So what do you guys rate it?
Like a 6 out of 10.
6 out of 10. Okay.
Yeah, like
Whatever.
7.
7,
6.
6. I'm gonna give it a 5.3.
Yeah.
Okay, which chips first? What do you
Alright.
have for us? Read it.
La Nina.
La Nina. Okay. What's going on in there?
It's bacon and
It's lime flavored
Bacon?
bacon.
bacon and lime
Are you kidding me?
snacks.
Lime
Yeah.
Let me see
flavored
this.
I love you want to try that.
Oh wow. Lime flavored bacon.
Bro, wait.
So it's bacon, not chips.
I think it's.
It's like dried out bacon.
Whoa. Are you kidding me? I've never seen this before in my life. Look at this.
Okay, let's take one.
This is actual bacon.
This is my
So
bag, by the way.
is it actual bacon? Anyway, yeah. Let me see the bag real quick. I'm very.
Oh, I think
intrigued
this
by
is
this.
pork.
Yeah, I know it is.
Like not like actual bacon.
So it's not like a bacon flavored thing. It's like actual bacon, I guess.
Is it actually?
I don't know, to be honest with you. Anyways, cheers. Doesn't taste like bacon, right? Grab another one.
Tastes like
Just tastes like lemon.
Pass it down.
you guys know those Mexican street
Yeah, like the pork
Like
rinds.
the
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I wanted to say.
Yeah. That's what it tastes kind of like. So okay, so what do you guys rate it?
like an 8 out of 10.
8 out of 10.
Like a 4 out of 10. I
Four?
don't even like it.
7.5.
7.5. 7.8 for me. Who's next?
Me. I got
Why'd you say odd one out?
Turbana green banana chips sriracha.
Okay. All right.
So,
I don't have a good feeling about those, but we'll see what happens.
Evil 4. What was high?
Oh.
That, well,
Take a couple. So like actual banana snacks.
Yeah, it's like giant bananas.
Interesting. Okay, go ahead. No.
I don't like it.
It's like trying to be healthy, but it's not good. You know what I'm saying?
Nah.
Like it tastes very healthy.
Eat some more, huh?
It's like banana with a little bit of spiciness.
Why are you good at you?
Another one?
Okay, so what do you guys rate it?
Bro, it's so bland. Like, I had no flavor.
I know.
At the start, I get a hint of sriracha, but then there's nothing.
Okay.
Like 1.7.
1.7. Okay.
I won.
A 1.
0.5.
0.5. I'll give it a 1.8.
Yeah.
Okay, Rivar.
Lanina.
Oh, same brand.
Papa con sabor limon.
Can you some help?
I think we gotta learn some
that's-
Spanish.
But
So what are so those look like potato chips or something?
they're lime. Wait, hold up. Let me see. Artificially flavored lime potato chips.
Lime potato.
Lime potato chips.
It's like the limon lays.
Oh, I see. Yeah. Okay. What's your favorite chips?
Low key. Some dynamites or some like turbos.
Oh, really?
Dynamites. It's just like the lazy one, but with the
Last
flavor.
one.
Less flavor, right?
But it's the best one we've tried so far, in my opinion.
Nah, I like mine more.
I like this one better.
The pork, I
bacon.
didn't like those.
Yeah. Okay, so what do you rate that?
That was like a 7.34 out of 10.
7.34. Oh, wow. Okay.
7.
7.
7.35.
7.35. I'll give it a
I'm good, bro.
6.99. You know what, man? I want to try one more thing, dude.
We need
I
to try
didn't-
something sweet now.
I know. Yeah. We need something sweet. Okay, let's see.
They have plantain
candy.
chips.
Milk chocolate with peanuts. Okay.
Are you allergic to peanuts before?
No.
Oh,
Are you?
nah.
Oops.
You go over.
Here, that's for you, Ricardo.
Oh, thank you.
All right.
We all know why.
Go ahead.
That was sweet.
Okay, this is good.
This is amazing.
This is good. It's like not Butterfinger, Babe Ruth, or no Baby Ruth. It's like a bar.
It's like Snickers, but without the caramel.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
It's like easier to eat.
Yeah.
Tastes like Snickers.
Mhm.
Yes.
It's good.
Okay, so what do you rate it?
8.75.
8.75.
That's good.
Okay.
9.
9.
8.88.
8.88. I'll give it a 8.23. What'd you guys learn today? What's one thing you guys learned? How about that?
Okay. One thing I learned is that don't take what you have for granted.
Okay. You don't
You can take no as an answer.
Yeah, that's good. So you learned that from
Ricardo.
Mr. Ricardo. Very good. Okay.
I learned a new beatitude.
Yeah. Can you repeat it for us?
What'd you say?
Blessed are the poor in spirit.
Yes, my man. Good. For theirs is the kingdom of heaven. So it's all about getting to heaven.
Yeah.
That's what it's all about. That's what life is all about. Life is all about getting to heaven, and that's what Jesus wants for us. He wants us to be with Him forever and all eternity.
Yeah.
That's what happens when we follow not only the law of God, but the Beatitudes and the goal of this is not only for us to get to heaven. That's the thing. It's for us to be happy in this world. God can make you happy. When you're in middle school, a lot of the time you think, oh, I have to do this to be happy, to be cool, to be satisfied. But no, God knows better for you. And the more you trust in him, the more you're going to actually be happy yourself. You know, like I remember I used to feel like I was always wanting to satisfy people. Felt like I was ignoring God, and I felt like I was doing something wrong. And the more I realized that, and the more I lived to please God, the more I was truly happy, honestly. And so I hope the same thing for you guys. I think you guys are on the right path for sure. I'm very proud of you guys, actually. And I hope that you guys can have good influence on other people in your school, in your life, in your friend groups, so that you guys can do the will of God always. Are you guys down?
Yeah.
Okay, nice. Do you guys want to shout anybody out that's like watching at home, maybe? What do you guys think?
Shout out to my mom.
Okay, nice.
Yeah, my mom too.
Okay.
Shout out to my mom.
Okay, nice. Shout out to my mom. Shout out to Mother Mary.
Shout out to
All
my
of our
mom.
moms, right?
Yeah.
You know, she's the best. You guys are going to get Saints Reserve sweaters. So shout out Saints Reserve. Your sweaters will be coming soon. For those watching at home, please follow us on Instagram and YouTube, and like and subscribe to our channel, Kids Bible Study with Father Simon. We're almost at 1,000 subscribers. I think we will be there by the time this episode comes out. So that's pretty cool. Thank you to all of you who have subscribed and who are following this show. If you have any questions or you have any requests to actually be on the show, you can email us at kidsbiblestudy@qurbana.org. So yeah, anything else you guys want to say to the kids watching at home? What do you guys think?
Have a blessed day.
Okay.
Honor your father and mother.
Okay.
Take no as an answer.
All right. Yeah. Listen to your parents, basically, you know? Yeah. If your parent tells you no,
Take no for an answer.
that's no. You're going to do that? I'm going to ask your mom.
Whoa.
You got this. All right, boys.
Should I pass it down?
Yeah, pass it down. Take one, pass it down. All right, guys. Yalla. Have a good day. Peace out.
Peace out.
And that's a wrap. Good job, boys.
Thank you, Father,
Hey,
for
you guys
having
ready
us.
to say woo?
Yeah.
Thank you guys for joining. Okay, now we got to clean up here.